Excellency Musa Faki Mahamat, former chairperson of the African Union Commission and the chairperson of VISCA Advisory Council, Ambassador Frank Mushokamanzi, Executive Secretary of VISCA, Secretary General of La Francophonie, Special Representative of the United Nations, Secretary General for the Central African Republic, Chiefs of Defense Staff, Police Chiefs, Heads of Intelligence, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Let me start by welcoming you all to Kigali. I want to thank the organizers who made this conference possible, and each of you for coming here to share and contribute in all this. This forum is not only timely, it is long overdue. Africa's future, particularly in matters of peace and security, cannot be outsourced. For far too long, our security has been treated as a burden to be managed by others, with the minimal input from us, and often without the benefit of our context or consent. This approach has failed to deliver both for Africa and for the world. What begins here is more than a conference. It is a deliberate effort to change both the narrative and the substance of how Africa engages with the global security debates. Moving forward, we must participate not from the margins, but as a credible and capable partner. To succeed, we have to focus on three critical pillars of action. The first is ownership. We cannot complain about external interference while at the same time creating the conditions that produce it. Sovereignty is not just about defending borders. It's about taking responsibility for our security, both as states and collectively as a continent. Neglecting this duty allows others to step in, leading to a loss of credibility and control. We also need to strengthen our continental institutions, namely the African Union and the Peace and Security Council within it, to handle our common security concerns. The second pillar is the link between governance and security. When one is weak, the other is compromised. Without both, there can be no trust and no meaningful progress. Security is not just about the absence of threats. Our job as leaders is to create an environment where people can live with dignity, enjoy their rights, and look to the future with hope and confidence. The third pillar is cooperation. Even with the best domestic systems in place, no country today can secure itself in isolation. None. Borderless threats like pandemics, terrorism, and cybercrime evolve very quickly, often faster than national responses. But cooperation must go beyond merely sharing information or joining forces in an ad hoc manner. It must be strategic, intentional, and innovative. The key to overcoming security challenges lies in our ability to produce our own solutions. The exhibition attached to this conference shows what is possible when we invest in ourselves. Where we have capacity, we must scale it up. Where we lack it, this is the time and place to build it and also cooperate. The platform we are launching today must help align political will with technical expertise and the national interests with the continental priorities. Let us leave here not just informed, but more resolved to do more and better. I wish you productive deliberations in the days ahead. I thank you.
Your Excellency, President Paul Kagame, President of the Republic of Rwanda, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, I extend to you my warmest greetings. Allow me, first of all, to express my sincere thanks to the organizers of this conference for the warm welcome we received upon our arrival in Kigali. This city, which has become a living symbol of resilience and renewal on our continent, provides a most fitting setting to inaugurate a new dynamic, long awaited and essential for Africa. The launch of the International Security Conference on Africa marks, in many ways, a turning point. For far too long, our continent has felt the need for a permanent strategic space dedicated to in-depth reflection and ongoing dialogue on peace and security issues. At a time when systems of governance are faltering under the weight of widespread instability and growing uncertainty, Africa must be able to rely on a platform rooted in its own realities, responsive to its specificities, and driven by a shared ambition.